Hello, viewer. How are you doing today? You are my first viewer. We have a train coming, and the sun is out. I started a live stream earlier today, and it was all shade. We got a bunch of trains, but now that the sun's out, it's time to get a nice bright sunlight shot. So I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna set you guys up. Oh, almost fell.
Hello there. Just wanted to let you know that there's no rush into North Bend today. Crew's on duty for about 12.
RTC saying there's no rush for 304, which is our next train. The crew in North Bend won't be there for a bit, so...
No, I've been told to get you to stay on the train there. Okay, sounds good. No problem. And if you do have for Rule 127 emergency broadcast test.
Gonna set you up right here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for watching. There's 5 people already. I appreciate all your support.
Test emergency test 88 on 90 test emergency miles Yale Cascades. Typication 304-208, typication RC over 4208. Hey, thank you very much for that successful successful broadcast test there. You bet. Thanks again, RC over. 304.
Yes, I'll be uploading sometime in the week or next weekend. This place sure looks better with the sunlight. Time to get the sunlight to show up, but here it is. And I believe this is my last train. This will be the 7th train of this morning. And the reason why it's my last is because we have a rail gang at Hague, which is near Hope. You hear the K5HL? This is a vertical stream. That's why it's doing that. I can do a horizontal stream next time. It's a new thing with YouTube, the vertical stream. Well, we got a K5HL coming, which is probably a Gevo. I got distracted by that horn. I don't even remember what I was saying. Well, now that it's all nice and sunlit, got to get a nice shot, right? This will be the thumbnail for all the rest of the videos. I'm gonna set you guys up here once it shows up a little closer. No snow here, and if you could believe it, like a week ago there was tons of snow. Maybe not a week ago, but a little time ago there was tons of snow. Now it's all gone. Fair enough. Yeah, if you're watching on a computer, the vertical screen is not very ideal. But, yeah. watch on your phone, I guess, but next time I'll try doing a horizontal, see how it works out. This is my second live stream. I did one this morning. If you want to go check it out and watch it, you should be able to find it. Whew, I'm just shaking, guys. Whew, I haven't been in the sun yet. I'm in the shade. Whew. No ST70Is. Just CP and KCS. Well, here it is, guys. Here, everyone. Hope you enjoy. I believe this is CP304. It's a grain train. So that was CP 304. I was right about that. I gotta go stand in the sun. I am freezing. Like, I can't even get over it. You know, I thought it was gonna be a hot day, which it will be. But when you get out here in the morning, it's freezing. So I'm a guy that can handle minus 30, minus 40. I did a lot of snow removal back in my day. I did a lot of, you know, working a skid steer and a walk behind sweeper, and I was able to handle the cold. But you know what? Since I moved to BC, I kind of climatized, and you know, oh, that feels better. Out here, it could be over 40 degrees some days. It was once, and then you could have a minus 20 during the winter. So it's kind of all over the place. But this morning it was +3, and today around here I think it'll be about 18 or 19. And further inland, it's going to be about 23. So it's very, very warm. Good weather. I did a live stream earlier, and I was in the shade here. But I figured now that the sun's out and I charged my phone, let's do another live stream. So that was CP 304. It had a CP and a KCS on it. I sure love my KCS. I know a lot of people, they say they don't like the way KCS looks with the red, yellow, and black. I don't know, it sure beats CP. I know Canadian Pacific has a lot of history and it's an awesome railroad, but you know what? KCS looks awesome. Like the yellow stripe through there, it just highlights it. It looks good. CP, they're looking better. There was a time there where they only had Canadian Pacific block letters on there. They didn't even have the beaver or anything. So that's kind of why, I think that's when I ended up stopping caring about CP as much, and it was just GEVOs all the time, and that's all it was. Now you got KCS SD70 Aces, you got KCS, all sorts of stuff. You got Grey Ghost, you got the 4006 veteran unit. You have a lot of variety. A lot of EMD. You know, normally on CP you would never see EMD, so that's something that's very exciting nowadays. Well, I'm warming up now. Oh, you know, just being in the sun, to think if I was going to be able to do a live stream or not. You know, I was shaking. The camera was like this. I was like, ah! So I'm feeling a lot better now. The only problem is like, oh, that was a big bug that landed on me. Thing like I was mentioning before, as soon as the sun comes out, trains disappear. And I think that was my last train because there's a work block going on now. So what are the chances? You know, as soon as sun pops out, I only get one train. Well, let's hope another one comes by, but I think they already set up the work block. So to be honest, I don't think another one's coming, but I could be wrong. Scanner isn't always telling the truth. But right now I haven't heard anything since, so we'll see. We just got to be patient. All right, I got to read some of your guys' comments here. What does emergency braking do for a train car? Well, it can damage it. I mean, if it's an empty train, if it's light enough, the wheels can lock up and create flat spots. But besides that, I think they usually come to a fairly controlled stop. I don't think they lock up all the wheels, because that'd be a lot of wheels to replace if they're all flat. I've seen a video of that, and you know what? When the trains uncouple, like the airline, the train will go into emergency automatically. So the train crew doesn't really have to worry about that too much. Well, obviously they do, because they got to go and replace the broken knuckle. And I think they carry a few spare on each train. So if that happens, it's the conductor's problem. You'd think they'd bring a mechanic out to do it, but I guess the conductor's qualified. And I've sure heard a lot of funny stories about train crews having to walk the entire train and, you know, on rough terrain, animals, you know, weather. you got a lot of elements you're facing. So being a train conductor is a tough job, and you got to do a lot. There's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of memorization. There's just a lot to it. So there's a lot of respect that goes out to conductors and engineers out there for CN and CP. They work hard. I don't currently work for any of them, but I'm just here doing the photography and videography, and currently a live stream. So I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. It's something new, haven't done. What's my opinion on the CP-KC merger? Well, I think you just heard me saying how much I like KCS. That's a railroad that I was always trying to catch in Alberta when I was filming out there, just because it's a unique looking locomotive. And with the merger going on, it's really made CP a lot busier, and it seems like they have a lot more power on their trains. So this could have helped out. I know a lot of people are upset with the history about it and the name change. They could have stayed with CP instead of saying CPKC. It's kind of like a tongue twister. But besides that fact, I like them. I like the merge. I think it worked out well, and it's sure increasing the volume of trains, that's for sure. I've noticed already. So that's my opinion. I'm happy about it. A lot of people don't like the KCS livery or paint job, whatever you want to call it. And I sure like it. Do you have a layout? A layout. Okay, if anyone doesn't know what the layout is, that's model trains. Yes, I used to have one. I don't anymore. I did HO scale, and I think I still have about 5 model locomotives. CN and BNSF and HO scale. I had a layout, a 4x8 layout, very small. I was going to do a bigger layout, but life got in the way. I got busy. So I'm thinking, when I'm a little older, I'll start a cool thing to do, right? Model trains in the house. Would wrap around the house and go through the walls, and that'd be a neat idea. But like I said, time gets in the way and everything else. And recording trains out here is just a little easier than building a model railroad. So I don't currently have one, but maybe one day I will. So right now what you're hearing is the westbound on the other side of the river, which I'll give you a tour. So this is directional running trains. So on the line I'm looking at right now is the CP Cascade subdivision. You have eastbound trains here, and then the westbound trains run up there. So you got CN and CP up there going west. You got CN and CP here going east. So you got lots. There's locations that you can find where you can get amazing shots of both trains together, but this particular one you can't. It's just this side only. Too many trees in the way. Well, I sure hear it. It's a loud one. Maybe we'll see it. I'll tell you guys what it is. All right, it's a CP ES44AC, and it looks like CP 101, which is a stack train. It always feels good to see something not rare or uncommon, because if you see that, you end up wanting to chase it. unless I'd end up leaving and missing something good here. Trains in the canyon here. That's why I like to choose spots where I can see both sides. It's more ideal. Makes things easier. You can record both, and it's busier. Well, I'm sure happy the sun's out. I know I mentioned this before, but does it ever feel different? Is there another train coming? Well, I'm not sure. I was hoping so. I haven't heard anything on my scanner yet. That's pretty much the source of information that I go off of. Uh-oh. Dropped my scanner. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, that was lucky. Put it here. Hi there. How are you doing? It's good to see that there's some people here saying hi. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you following my channel. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I plan to do more live streams. Yeah, the internet out here is pretty slow. So if you're having any problems with the reception or connection, that's why. It's just my internet. You know what? I think I heard a train say clear to Choate. Choate's not far from here. That'd be awesome, because that means I have another eastbound. So if you guys are wanting to watch my other live stream, go ahead. You can watch the whole thing, I believe. I did about an hour and 30-minute live stream this morning. I got 6 trains during the live stream, and then I caught one while I wasn't streaming, so 7 total. All right, no problem. Thank you for visiting. Yes, British Columbia is very nice. This is only one out of hundreds of good spots you can go to. Yes, lots of trains this morning. Happy to see you here in the stream. I was hoping more would show up, but now that the sun's out, they all disappear. It's normally how it works. Although there's one on the other side going by right now, but you can't see it. You can hear it though. Yes, this is the Fraser River. If you want, I can go a little bit closer, give you a better view. But like I said, we possibly have another train coming. I heard someone say clear to Choate. Choate is mile 36, and we are at mile 26. So 10 miles off. And here's the Fraser River, and we are at Yale, BC. So it's fairly calm right now. Haven't seen a single person out here. And like I was mentioning in my other live stream this morning, I've had it happen where I've had people come right up to me while I'm filming trains. They're homeless. They don't have a home. Don't have a problem with them or anything, but I've had a guy threaten me before, so it's a risky place to come out here on your own. That's why when you come to these historic spots, there's less problems, less issues. But I have found people in the woods before, and they've intimidated me. You never know what they're going to do to you. Who knows if they're even homeless? A lot of people look homeless when they even have a nice house. But it's just a strange province to live in. But we sure have beautiful scenery, that's for sure. As you can see behind me here, got nice rock mountains. And if I'm correct, I think I heard a train 97 something something. It's coming. So I better keep the stream going. I think I have enough battery power, but let's hope. Let's hope. Yeah, I think people do some camping in this one spot. You kind of pull in here and park here. You got a beautiful view. And in fact, I've even been way up there. Filmed a train up there, looking down here. It's a good shot. A little bit of hiking. Got to get your steps in, right? I think there will be. Like I was mentioning earlier, there's going to be a work block going on, I think. So pretty much flushing the trains through, and then they're going to occupy the tracks with the maintenance of way. So I'm hoping we got another one coming. Otherwise, like I mentioned earlier, as soon as the sun comes out, all the trains disappear. So I've had it where I'm out for 4 hours and I'll only see one train, if not none. And that one train could be a coal train. And in my opinion, coal trains are the least. They're very dirty. You get coal dust. You got coal dust being blown at you. So coal trains aren't my favorite. Generally, they don't have any unique power on them. Yeah, no, it's warmed up for sure. 13 degrees, yeah. The sun sure feels good. But earlier I looked, it showed 2 or 3 degrees in the shade. So it's really worked its way up since the sun came out. You got lots of sun rays. Got to put the old sunscreen on soon. Pretty bouncy. Not the most ideal place to be walking, but whatever. All right. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. Yeah, yesterday here it was plus 23, so nice and warm. It's nice when it's in above 20 degrees, no wind. Sounds like some cars going by. I've been out. I got here 7:30 this morning and it's 10:30. So I've been here for 3 hours. 3 hours and I got 7 trains so far. So it's actually been beneficial today. But like I was mentioning, there's a lot of times where I'll go out and I won't see anything. So it could feel like a big waste of time and gas and money because you're spending all your resources to get out here just to see something, and if you don't see it, it's kind of disappointing. But like you guys have been mentioning, and I have, the scenery is incredible. So if you don't catch anything, at least you have very beautiful scenery. So I can't be too negative about it. I'm just hoping this train doesn't sneak up on me like that other one did. Because I was walking around chatting with you guys, and all of a sudden I heard a horn. And when you hear a horn, it doesn't always mean it's on this side. It could be a train honking on the other side, since there's trains both directionally rounding here. So you always have to take the risk and pay attention, listen, and focus, because they can sneak up and you can miss a shot. What we're walking on here is the old Caribou Wagon Road. So there's a lot of history here. This was the highway at one point. And now the highway runs through the tunnel and up there on the Trans-Canada Highway. So I'm wondering how the quality is. I only have one bar of reception. So next time I do a live stream, I'm planning to do it, where there's better connection. Otherwise, you guys don't enjoy watching as much. You want to see the detail and quality. My camera's not with me, no. So that's also why I was mentioning I got to be careful, because I'll have to run full speed back to my camera. But I can hear them pretty good. Yeah. Low reception, yeah. Pretty far out of town. No big. If you appreciate that, everyone. You would hardly even know there's water here. It's so clean. Yeah, a little stream going on. Very beautiful. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. You have a good day. I just turned my Wi-Fi on. I know that's not going to help anything, but I got 2 bars of cellular service here, so let's hope it kicks around for a bit. Thank you guys for being patient. I know we only have 3 people here right now. Okay, I'm going to start walking back to that tunnel, because you know what? We have that eastbound coming. He just announced his speed restriction. There's a speed restriction set by the maintenance of way. I have 13% battery, so let's hope that we make it before the train shows up. And after that, then the live stream will be ending. So 1 more train to go. And it should be here in about 5 minutes. Take our walk back. Got my CN shirt. That's a good luck shirt. I've had good luck wearing this shirt when I'm out train watching. And today this will be the 8th train. And I can already hear the whistle behind me, so I'm not just hearing things. That's why a scanner is very good, because then you know exactly what's going on. Let's see here. We have a car showing up too. They're going to be watching me chatting by myself here. But I sure hear the whistle blowing. You guys ever heard that song by the Arkells, Whistleblower? I know it has nothing to do with horns, but it's a good song. That was a K3L on that leader that's coming. Oh, we got a train photographer guy. Let's check him out. Maybe he's watching my live, who knows. We got someone that's coming with a camera. No, this isn't the Lagan sub. This is the CP Cascade sub in British Columbia. I'll give you guys a quick look here though. We have a train photographer. This just showed up. So you never know, maybe it means it's a good train. Or he's just out for the day. Whenever I see train fans show up, I always think, you know what? Must be a really good train coming. And the next thing you know, a coal train goes by. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys up. Here we go. It'll be here in 2 minutes. Here we go. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that a lot. It helps the channel grow. And I appreciate everyone clicking on the live stream and watching. It's a beautiful day here at Yale. That was my second train I just recorded. Didn't expect that. Really didn't expect that. I heard a bunch of workers said they were going to get on the track, so I thought we were going to be without trains for a little while now that the sun came out. But I was wrong. Sun's out, train's out. So I got 2 trains in the sunlight so far, so I'm super happy about it. Hey there, Austin. Good to see you. So, like I said before in my first live stream, my phone's at 5% battery. So I'm going to have to be ending this live stream soon. Please subscribe. I appreciate the support. And I'll be posting videos every day. Besides, sometimes I don't post on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I post every Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturdays and Sunday videos I may be included in there, so keep an extra eye out for that. Thank you, Cow Person. I like your YouTube name. It's funny. We got lots of cows out here. Is that what you like, cows? Oh. Is the reception better here at the tunnel? I heard the scanner going off. Yeah, of course I film in the rain. I film in every element. Snow, rain, ice, fog, sun. If it's a super rainy day out, I may not go out. But, you know, if you go out and it's raining a tiny bit here and there, that's no big deal. I think my favorite conditions to film in are probably the snow. The only problem about filming in the snow is your hands freeze, the camera battery dies quicker, snow gets on the lens. There's a lot of disadvantages to recording in the elements. When it's a beautiful day out, you don't have to worry. You can wear nice clothes. You can have your camera nice and dry. The battery doesn't drain so quick, you know. Turns out to be better quality content. So for really rainy days, I try to choose not to go out. So you love cows and water buffaloes too. Well, that's cool. I see your thumbnail. It looks like a donkey. Am I right? I don't know. It's hard to tell from here. So remember I was telling you guys about when a rail fan shows up, it usually, well, it could quite possibly mean that something rare is showing up, like a KCS leader or an EMD of some sorts. Well, that time it was a coal train. So my mind played tricks on me. I was right, because I did mention to you guys it could possibly be a boring coal train, and it was. So there's only so much you can do. You got to be patient and wait, hope for the best. Hello, CN Tomato. How are you doing today? I hear a train, but it's not on my side. It's on the other side of the river. Oh, I see all your notifications, Austin. All of them. I have over 400 notifications to go through just from 2 days of video. It's bizarre. So I look through them all, but there's a lot that I may not comment back to. And I did